What's up YouTube, CharminEXSoft here coming at you guys with our Friday the 13th game video. And today I have some crazy news for y'all which I'm truly excited about. Now some of you guys have probably heard about this since it's just been made public, but Friday the 13th game will be slightly postponed until early 2017. So the beta is going to be coming out in late 2016, but the game itself has been postponed until early 2017. Now to me, I believe this is a good thing because they're going to be giving us a lot more additional content that you all have been asking for, including things like single player and offline modes with bots. And I'm going to be breaking down a lot of the details of that information right here in this video for you guys. Now, before everyone throws their hands up and riot, thinking that, we've been lied to or that the game is not coming out at all or that it doesn't exist, well, I'm officially here to tell you guys that in fact it does exist. I've actually seen the game personally myself. Wes Keltner has shown it to me over screen share, and I promise you, it exists. And from what I can tell, the game looks freaking awesome. I think it looks better than anything that we've actually seen so far. Now, I can't tell you much about what I've seen with the game, having signed a non-disclosure agreement with Gun Media, but what I can tell you about the game from what I've seen is that the lighting is stellar. The Crystal Lake map is huge, and I mean huge. Wes told me before in the past, and I've mentioned it in my Jason Voorhees breakdown video, that the good assessment for the size of the Crystal Lake map is about the size of a Battlefield Conquest large map. But from my perspective, this thing looks bigger than that, and I mean, it's freaking huge, and I love it. Now, also, I've seen what swimming looks like. It's something that they're still kind of working on with the mechanics, but I've definitely seen what that looks like, and they're working to improve that. And I've seen a really cool escape feature that they haven't talked about yet, which is where if you encounter Jason, you can escape, through like windows normally like you normally could if you wanted to, just by climbing out of them. But you can also dive out of windows like a football player diving over the defensive line, like trying to score a touchdown. It's really cool, seeing the character kind of dive through the window. It's the fastest way to go ahead and escape through windows. But in doing so, there's also a chance that you can injure yourself when you hit the ground. So it's something that you will need to keep in mind for the future. But I'll discuss mechanics and more later on down the road when I can, so please stay tuned to the channel because there's a lot of big things in the works here, guys. Now, about the delay, this is not like other delays. They're not delaying the game due to it being broken or anything along those lines. They're in fact postponing the game to give us more of the content that we've been asking for. So that's something that just truly excites me right there. They're gonna give us more content, guys. The things you've been asking for, they're gonna deliver. So first off, single player challenges will be added to the game. So there's gonna be several Hitman style missions where you can play as Jason stalking AI counselors in iconic scenes from the film so you can relive your favorite moments. And there's even gonna be some new existing situations that we've never seen before as well, so you can experience some new exciting content on that front. Now, they're also going to be adding offline AI bot support where players can play the multiplayer experience of the game without an internet connection. That's something that really excites me because sometimes my internet goes on the fritz, and if I still want to play Friday the 13th game, now I'm going to be able to do so. Now, let's see, they're also going to be rebuilding the entire player profile system to allow players to play the game offline with bots or in single player challenges and still earn XP that can be used in the multiplayer version of the game. And on top of that, they're going to be adding Packanack Lodge as the third playable map, which is the Counselor's Training Center from Friday the 13th Part 2. Also, they're going to be gifting us Tommy Jarvis as a new playable character. That's freaking awesome. Everybody was thinking we're going to get Tommy. Well, guess what? You've heard it right here. Tommy is confirmed, along with Packanack Lodge as the third map for the game. And lastly, they want to get analytics into the game before the beta so that we can get the most out of it. Friday the 13th, the game beta won't be a marketing beta like other betas tend to be. Instead, Gun Media and Ilphonic intend to use the beta to listen to players, watch streams, and play with us, the fans, and look at the data that they've collected and make the game as solid as it can be before release. To them, it's all about the fans first and always. Now, to talk more about the beta, they've said that there's going to be a closed friends and family PC beta in late 2016, which I'll be a part of, followed closely by a closed beta for anyone, yes, I said anyone, that pre-ordered the game. And yes, you don't have to ask. I'll be covering the beta on my channel for sure, so no worries there. Now, the beta will be PC only. If you want to be part of the beta, you either need to pre-order the game or have already pre-ordered the game in the past. This includes Kickstarter backers too. So if you at least grab the, say, a $30 digital copy off the Kickstarter or the backer kit, then you're in the beta. You don't need to do anything else on top of that. If you are in the beta, you're also going to be getting 4 additional beta keys so you can play it with your friends. That's freaking awesome right there, guys. They're just handing out stuff left and right. And as a special thank you for everyone that had faith in the game from the start, meaning if you already took the plunge and pre-ordered the game either physically or digitally before this announcement was made, then you will be getting everything I just mentioned 100% free at no additional cost to you. Boom. So let me just be more clear about what I'm saying here. So the price of the game has now changed just a bit. It's still $60 for a physical copy. You know, they have to cover the cost of discs, case, printing, artwork, packaging, labor, and whatnot. But upon this announcement, the digital price for the game has now gone up from $30 to $40, which is still not a bad price because that extra $10 that you're paying is covering your costs for all the additional content I just mentioned. So if you've not already pre-ordered the game before this announcement, if you do it now, the $40 you spend for a digital copy will get you everything I just mentioned as well. That is what your extra $10 is covering. So once again, if you've already pre-ordered the game at $30, you're getting everything 100% free at no additional cost. If you have not pre-ordered it yet, it will be $40, and then you will be getting everything that I just mentioned above. See what I'm saying? So let's recap so everyone is on the same page here. So if you look at this infographic I have right here, you'll see that the game has been postponed to add more content for everyone. In late 2016, they're going to be releasing the closed PC beta for everyone that pre-orders the game, and you'll also get 4 additional beta keys for you and your friends to enjoy it with. Now, in early 2017, they're going to be releasing the game, which includes the full multiplayer experience, which now will include Tommy Jarvis as a playable character and Packanack Lodge from Friday the 13th Part 2 as the 3rd playable map. And if you look at this infographic, we can kind of speculate which Tommy that'll be due to his jacket color and style, but they've not yet confirmed which Tommy it's going to be, so until then, it could just be a design that they're using to kind of throw us off, you know what I mean? So now lastly, in the summer of 2017, that's when they're going to be releasing the single player, which will also include offline with bots. So we're getting the single player and offline with bots for everyone that wants it, but the single player portion and offline with bots will be coming later on in the summer of 2017. So what do I think about all this, honestly? Well, like I said at the beginning, it actually really excites me for the game even more. See, I don't mind a delay when it's going to make it better. There's a lot of games out there, I'm sure a lot of you guys can easily think of them too, that should have probably been postponed or whatnot to, you know, make it better before release, but instead they kind of just pushed it out. But I can bet there's probably not anybody who can think of a game that has pushed itself back, postponed it, and then giving us more content for it. So that right there is awesome. I mean, that's a win-win. Postponing the game a little bit more will bring us all that extra content. And if we've already pre-ordered it, we're getting all that crap for free. So, wow. I mean, what can I say? That's a huge plus in my opinion. You know, sure, it sucks that we have to wait a few more weeks or even a couple of months maybe to play, since fall technically runs to December 20th. And they initially said fall 2016 was their release window, and now it's going to be early 2017. So really, it may not even be all that long that we're going to be waiting. December 20th, and then, you know, what, January is 2017, so it could be anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, but the fact is, it's not going to be delayed all that much, in my opinion. So we don't know an exact date, but we do know early 2017. So we'll see how that works out. But honestly, I think it's going to be well worth the wait. I think we're all going to really enjoy it when it comes out, and I can't wait to show you guys more about this game on my channel when I'm able to release more information. So make sure you stay tuned right here so that you can stay up to date on all your F13 coverage. Now, I've also provided a link down in my description box below, so if you need to still pre-order the game or any of the digital add-ons, the never-before-seen Jason skin with unique weapon made by Tom Savini, the Counselor's clothing pack with a virtual cabin, then you can go ahead and feel free to do so. You know, like I said, I provided a link down there in my description box to make it easy for you. But what do you all think about this idea with them postponing the game to bring us more content? Or would you rather them hurry it up and just release it and, you know, we get what we get? You all know where I stand, but I would like to hear what you guys have to say about it, so don't forget to go ahead and leave your comments down below. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out. And if it did, please feel free to go ahead and slap that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Doing the Charminati today. And you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and comment below and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I'm CharminEXSoft, and as always, thanks for watching, and y'all come back now, you hear?